Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pasco-Hernando State College here on the campus of the Newport Richey location. As tonight, the Bobcats welcome in a former friend of the program, Zach Ingalls, and his Centurions coming into town from Sidney, Michigan. Montcalm Community College taking on Pasco-Hernando State College and your PHSC Bobcats. Dylan Spalding here with you with my cohort, my good friend Bob Bade. And Bob, tonight, a little bit of holiday action here for you. Nice little holiday treat in terms of some basketball. We're dubbing this the PHSC Holiday Invitational as the Bobcats welcome in a team from out of state, and a matchup that should really give the Bobcats some good playing time against a team that they're not used to playing. And again, it should be a fun matchup to watch.
Yeah, Dylan, welcome everyone. Happy holidays. As you said, the Holiday Invitational here at Pasco-Hernando State College. You know, it's always exciting, Dylan, to play teams that you really don't play. And coming out of Sidney, Michigan, the Centurions, going to be a nice matchup for the Bobcats, both Division II programs. Bobcats really haven't played a lot of Division II teams this year. They played a lot of Division I's and a lot of variety of other programs, but I think they want to see how they match up tonight, and should be a great matchup.
Montcalm Community College, obviously this is a program that has rejuvenated their athletics, a 50-year hiatus, coming back now with basketball, clay shooting, bowling, 9 athletic programs amongst Montcalm Community College up in Michigan. Basketball with one of them, obviously Zach Ingalls, a former Bobcat in his own right, 2002 to 2004 he played with the program. You know, this is a team looking for their 5th win in their last 6. I mean, talk about a young team being able to find a way to be able to get on this really hot streak. How does Montcalm have to play tonight? This is a new team for them. They got to learn how the PHSC Bobcats play in their style.
Yeah, Coach Nick said they're very sound fundamentally, and I think when you start a program, right, that's what you look to do. A lot of freshmen on the program, but he said they play sound fundamental basketball, so I expect to see that tonight.
And the Bobcats are also looking to try to keep a streak going. Just won their last matchup last time out on the road against St. Leo JV squad. Tonight, obviously, a chance to go for their 2nd straight win, but the Bobcats would love to get a chance to win here at home. They haven't won since November 18th. I mean, how important is it to be able to win this game here at home and protect home court?
Yeah, winning gives you confidence, Dylan, and as they gear up for the conference schedule, which happens right after the holidays, you want to get some wins under your belt and get that confidence going.
Well, we are underway as the Bobcats win the tip-off. Marcus Shade, Nick Pouliot, Kalen Wiggins, David Villarol, and Isaac Heaven are your starting 5 tonight for the Bobcats. Bobcats able to grab the first 2 points of the night against Montcalm Community College. Again, a program that just restarted athletics this season. Dorian Allen dishing it out to number 2, Talon Carver. Carver trying to go for the shot, not able to get that one in. Bobcats will go from left to right on our end. Shot off there by Isaac Heaven off the rim as Montcalm looks to try to grab their first points of the night. Again, this team will play 2 games across the next 2 days. Obviously tonight's game against the Bobcats. Tomorrow they'll take on Palm Beach State for a 12 p.m. noon kick, or noon tip-off, I should say. Shot from 3 is good. And Montcalm is on the board for the first time here tonight. How important is that first shot, Bob, getting kind of the offense rolling for Montcalm?
Yeah, if you're Montcalm, you know you had a long road trip. You're playing in a foreign gym, and it's always nice. Individual players, they want to hit those first shots. You don't want to start off 0-for in a game.
Fouls on number 15, Jack Ruggles. His first of the night, the little over 5.5 points per game he averages on the season. First shot is up, and it will be in, or off the rim, I should say, for the Nicholas Pouliot. Pouliot, one of the better free throw shooters on the season for the Bobcats, averaging 70% from the line this year. Although Pouliot missed both shots there, so he'll have to try and retool some things as he gets back to the if he gets back to the line here later in the evening.
Ball went off a Centurion, so it'll be Bobcat basketball here, Dylan.
Bobcats rocking their white uniforms tonight. Montcalm going with the green jerseys. Villaroll trying to find an open lane to make something happen. Not able to, he'll just dish it off to Wiggins. Wiggins now pushes his way into the paint. He's able to grab a point.
Nice move there by Wiggins. Good, strong move inside.
And that's the thing, Bob, especially when you're working inside the paint, is just being able to establish a presence, but obviously do it in a way that you're not being too aggressive. That's going to be a big factor here for the Bobcats tonight. Wiggins double teamed there right under the paint, able to get that one out from underneath, but the pressure doesn't help at all as number 4, Mason Dunn, able to go up for the layup, and currently the Centurions out to a 5-4 lead here on the Bobcats. A good early start here for the Centurions. And as you mentioned, Bob, the long road trip, you kind of wonder how the Centurions are feeling right now as they head into tonight's game, but so far they have played relatively strong early on here in the early couple of minutes that we've had so far in the first half.
Yeah, they don't play like a first-year program, Dylan. They play with a lot of confidence.
Foul on Kalen Wiggins is the call. This will be a inbound pass incoming here from Dorian Allen. Braden Clark just checked into the game. He's got 9.8 points. The big man to watch is going to be Talon Carver here tonight. 16.4 points per game. There's no denying, Bob, that he is the man for the Centurions in terms of their offensive production.
I see the other coaches, Dylan, in the stands from Palm Beach scouting out the two teams playing today. Of course, round-robin format, so everybody will play each other a couple of games tomorrow.
Yeah, Centurions will play Palm Beach State tomorrow. The Bobcats will play their local rival, Trinity College. Shade now dishes it out to Villaroll. Villaroll able to push his way forward into the paint and grab the layup. The Bobcats within one here as we approach the first quarter of the first half. So far, neither team has really had the upper hand here.
Oh, nice move.
The alley-oop there, if you will, or the what a shot there by Braden Clark. The pass towards the rim. Isaac Heffen, I think, looking for a foul there on that last shot attempt, just not able to get it. As the Bobcats trail by 3. Carver dishes it out to Dunn. Dunn out to number 3, that's Dorian Allen. Allen now dishes it out to number 5, Dawson Dunn. And the Bobcats will go back the other way now. Good defense by Carver. He's able to get a hand in there. Carver for the 3 off the rim. And the Bobcats will rebound there, but defensively, the Centurions looking a lot like what the Bobcats have looked like over the past few weeks of the season, where they've been very aggressive in terms of getting a hand in on some of these passes that the Bobcats have made offensively.
Yeah, Bobcats are going to have to be crisp on their passing. The Centurions are very opportunistic, Dylan, if they see a pass that's not crisp.
Carver trying to work both parts of the floor. Double teamed, and that will be out of bounds as that will stay for the Centurions' possession. And media timeout here as the Bobcats and the Centurions head back to their respective benches. So 9-8's your score here early on in this contest, and Bob, really neither team has had the upper hand offensively. There's been a lot of good defensive play so far, and I think that is definitely a positive if you're both teams, but one team is definitely going to have to find a way to kind of inch themselves out in terms of their offensive production.
Yeah, I think both teams are feeling out the game right now, what they can do. I wanted to share some about Montcalm Community College.
Yeah,
Dylan.
we got to.
Some interesting things here. So they were formed in 1965. Of course, we already said it's Sydney, Michigan. They have a couple of campuses, but I think their main campus is Sydney, Michigan. So 1965, so the Pasco-Hernando State College was 1972.
Yep.
So kind of similar. They have 1,751 students.
It's incredible.
So they have 52 different degree programs. So Pasco-Hernando, for reference point, has about 10,000 students. We do have more campuses than Montcalm. And we talked about some of the sports. They have some interesting athletic programs. Some sports. They've got clay shooting for men and women. They've got bowling. They've got men and women's basketball.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they've got men's golf and men and women's cross country and women's volleyball.
Women's volleyball, yes, as well.
And I think they said it was a 50-year hiatus for athletics.
Yeah, incredible.
Just coming back this year.
I mean, give so much credit to this program. I mean, especially recently where their basketball team has been, winning 5 of their last, or looking to win 5 of their last 6, 4 out of their last 5 they've been able to win. Shot from 3, no good, as Braden Clark took that shot there for the Centurions. I mean, to come back 50 years in the making, if you will, for athletics to return and to be able to come back in this fashion and how impressive they have been down the stretch. I mean, it's definitely a testament to where this program is and where the potential is for Zach Ingles and his team.
Yeah, it's awesome. A lot of excitement with athletics, Dylan. Nothing like a first year of a program. So even though they had it before, I'm sure they're really excited about this year's program.
Absolutely. Dorian Allen here looking to try to make something happen, kind of looking around and assessing his options. He will try to push his way into the paint, but not able to do anything with it as he loses control. Now it's just kind of a mad scrum for the basketball there. Foul is going to be called on number 22, Braden Clark. And a quick substitution as well coming into the game now is going to be number 10, Joseph Stosh. So Stosh will make an appearance here for the first time this evening. Bobcats currently offensively have been relying on 3 players, Lucas Jean, Nick Pouliot, and Marcus Shade all season. All 3 have double-digit point averages here so far this year. Carver working the left side of the floor. Just it out to Braden Clark. Clark out over to Dunn. Dunn over to number 3, that was Dorian Allen. And the shot is no good as the Bobcats will work back the other way now, trying to get something rolling offensively here. Shot off from from 3-point range is good by Isaac Heaven. And Heaven able to make some magic there as the Bobcats take an 11-9 lead. And the sub here for the Bobcats, a little bit of a stoppage of play. So the Bobcats do make a change. Gene Garcia coming into the game. Garcia just getting back going again here. He's got 7 games played under his belt. This will be his 8th now here on the season. Carver coming down to the end of the shot clock here. They're going to have to get it off. And Clark able to get it off, but not able to get the shot in. So the Bobcats now with a chance here to try to extend their lead here. They have the lead for the first time tonight with an 11-9 score. The second chance effort no good, and the Bobcats will give it back to the Centurions. We are approaching the halfway point here in the first half of action. 11-9 your score between the Montcalm and the Bobcats in PHSC.
He's just bigger than him.
Foul on the Centurions there. That was number 24, Caleb Clements. He had came into the game relatively recently. his first foul of the night. The Bobcats will get possession here, as that will be now we have a media timeout.
That's us.
That is us. We're the media.
So, Dylan, you want to share the Zach Ingles story?
Yes. So Zach Ingles, for people who are not familiar with Ingles, he is obviously, he is a former PHSC Bobcat, played in 02, got to play with Bobby Bowman, played through 2004, and apparently now we don't have official confirmation yet, but he is apparently the all-time leading scorer in Bobcats history. How about that?
Yeah, I'm trying to confirm that, Dylan. I know I've seen Zach's name probably on the record books, but we had a great conversation before the game, and Zach was raving about Pasco-Hernando and Coach Bobby Bowman, who he said, Pasco-Hernando playing in the basketball program here really changed his life.
Yeah.
Couldn't say enough great things about our original head coach of basketball, our original athletic director that started athletics here, Bobby Bowman.
Yeah, and obviously, you were at the college in 2002 and through 2004, so you've seen the changes as well in the process. But for somebody like Zach returning to the campus, I can imagine it's got to be a pretty big whirlwind when you come back here into this area and see the amount of growth that's happened in this area, especially a lot of it due to the college.
Nice put back there. Yeah, Dylan, just we'll get back to the action, but you see it in pictures, like in my office, but for Zach, I'm sure it was like quite a impact when he saw the campus.
Wow, Pouliot able to to go for the dunk. That looked like a couple weeks ago against Trinity College, snatching it out of midair, and Nicholas Pouliot left a bit of a dent there in the padding and behind the net there.
Oh yeah.
The the padding is down.
That's apparently a breakaway padding.
A breakaway padding.
We'll see if we can fix that at halftime.
You have a forceful player, Bob, when he hits the padding like that and it comes off the wall. Pouliot, second chance attempt here from the line. That's good, and it's now 15-9.
I remember when Charles Barkley used to break the backboards, Dylan, doing dunks, but Nick is breaking the padding.
Yeah, Nick is breaking the padding.
Can't break the backboards anymore because they make the breakaway rim.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, you have Shaq, who was another one who broke the glass. I remember back during his 90s run with the Magic where he broke the glass. And
I think he broke them at LSU, too.
Yeah, he did, yeah. A lot of iconic moments.
You got a 15-9 Bobcat lead here, Dylan.
Yeah, Bobcats looking to try to get back on track here late in the first half of this season. Obviously, they've been on a little bit of a skid, but looking to try to hopefully get back into the win column here tonight and continue their win streak. Isaac Heaven gives it out to Gene Garcia. Gives it out to number 10, Joseph Stosh. Gene, that's going to be Beal from 3, not able to get that one and not able to connect. We were mentioning Beal earlier. He is in second among the entire D2 NJCAA, or in the entire D2
national leaderboard.
Yeah, national leaderboard. He's second among the list, 69.8% on the list. Shot from Stosh on the second chance effort. And rebounded by Centurions by number 3, Dorian Allen.
Montcalm with a chance to tie it up or take the lead.
Dunn from 3 off the rim. Rebounded by Beal. And that will go right out of bounds. Isaac Heaven maybe misjudged that toss, that pass there, as he threw it to the other side of the floor, not able to find an open man there, but nevertheless, the Centurions will get the ball on the out-of-bounds pass.
Not good when the player goes one way and the pass goes the other way.
Yeah, a lot of traffic there as well. That is a difficult pass. People don't realize that is a very hard pass to make, going from one end of the floor to the other. or one side of the floor to the other, I should say, and that can be a very challenging play when you have a lot of traffic. And another pass a bit out of reach there by Dawson Dunn. Bit of a kind of a neat thing with the Centurions. They have a pair of brothers, Dawson Dunn and Mason Dunn.
Yeah, there you go.
Two brothers playing with each other. Obviously, Dawson's currently out on the floor. I believe Mason started the game tonight for the Centurions. So a little bit of brotherly love here on this Centurions roster.
I wonder if we have any of the Dunn family tuning in. We've had 46 viewers right now, Dylan.
Awesome. Remember, this is a kind of a special game. Bobcats aren't usually playing a lot of out-of-state teams here at home, and kind of a unique opportunity to get to see a team from.
Nice give and go.
Wow, what a pass there from number 24, Caleb Clements. Able to get the dunk was Braden Clark. That was such an impressive play there by Clark, using his size, able to get up and connect with the dunk at the rim. Clark charged with the foul. Justin Beal will head to the line to shoot for 2 here on the shooting foul.
I don't think they call. Yeah, they didn't call a foul.
Just
out
a
of
blocking
bounds.
foul. Yeah, blocking
just
foul.
Out of bounds.
So Marcus Shade here will dish it in, trying to get it to Wiggins. Wiggins not able to hold on to it. It'll be a turnover for the Bobcats. Great pass there from Dorian Allen to Dawson Dunn. That was a smooth transition there from mid-court. Wiggins from 3 off the front of the rim.
We do have Angela Carlson tuning in. That's Nick's
awesome.
mom watching in Chile, Michigan.
Awesome.
Must be cold there, Dylan. It was cold here last night, but today it was beautiful in Florida.
Awesome.
So welcome, Angela. Thanks for tuning in. 17-15 here with Montcalm with a 2-point lead.
Shot from 3 off the rim, and that will be rebounded there by Marcus Shade. Shot from mid-range off target by Jean. Still a 17-15 lead here for the Centurions. 2-point advantage here as we get towards the back half of the first half. It's been an exciting one so far. Really close action here. Neither team has really been able to pull away.
Nice shot.
What a shot by Dawson Dunn, and a timeout here called by the Centurions and by Zach Ingles. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Ingles and his company, but obviously the media timeout will extend it. So
I like when they see media timeout. I feel special, Dylan. That's us.
we
they look
feel
right at us and
important.
they say media
Yeah,
timeout,
exactly.
like they expect us to do something.
Exactly.
That's cool.
So the Bobcats currently trailing by 5 here. Does seem like the Centurions have been cleaner on some of their transitional plays and being able to kind of move the ball around a little bit. Just what have you seen so far from both squads, and what do you think the Bobcats need to do to try to improve here as we get later and later here in the first half?
Well, I think Montcalm has settled in a little bit better than the Bobcats.
Yeah, they have.
You know, it's Bobcats home court, but Montcalm's been the team that seems to have settled in. You know, both teams were a little erratic in the beginning, and, you know, you always have the teams trying to feel each other out in the first few minutes, but Montcalm has settled in more than the Bobcats, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Hopefully the Bobcats can do the same. It's a tight game, 5 points, but, you know, a lot will happen here in the 7:03 left for the first half.
Yeah, and I mean, for the Bobcats, I mean, who do you think they should rely on here as we head into the final couple of minutes here in the first half? Who is somebody that maybe you have seen that's kind of showed out, if you will?
Yeah, Pouliot. I mean, if he can get the ball to Nick and he can, you know, make a few baskets, I think it relaxes some of your other guys who shoot from the outside. So look for Nick maybe to get the ball inside.
Oh, man, and a shimmy there by Brian Jefferson. Jefferson able to kind of push off Carver there. The pass over to Jefferson off the rim. And this is going to be Centurions basketball on the jump ball. The advantage goes to the Centurions here. Talk about that move by Jefferson, though, Bob. I mean, Carver was laid flat on the floor there, and that was definitely an interesting
right in front of us.
events, yeah. Carver slowing the pace a little bit, trying to get the team organized, if you will. Running out of time. Carver, a long-range three off the rim, and rebounded by Pouliot, as the Bobcats are going to have to try to look to get something going offensively here, trying to build some momentum. Pouliot double-teamed, a lot of physicality, no foul called there. Carver now wide open from three. That's off the back of the rim. And Pouliot rebounds it, and the foul in favor of the Bobcats. As PHSC still retains possession here, they'll have a pass in here from out of bounds. A lot of physicality there, Bob. Definitely a very aggressive defensive strategy here coming from the Centurions, and that seems to be affecting the Bobcats a little bit in terms of their offensive play.
Montcalm plays good, sound, fundamental basketball, good defense. You're not going to get a lot of easy points on them.
This is a team that's got a lot of size, too. A lot of players who are above 6'3", 6'4", a couple players 6'10", 6'11". So size-wise, this is the advantage does go to the Centurions here.
They move very well, too, though, Dylan. You know, it's one thing to be big, but they seem to have good footwork, always in position, which allows them to use that size a little bit better.
Kalen Wiggins able to draw the foul. He'll head to the line to shoot for two here. One thing the Centurions have struggled with, though, tonight is the foul. 6 fouls here on the night. It is something they're going to definitely have to clean up as they head into the half.
Yeah, they play aggressive.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Bobcats, if they can make this, cut it to a 3-point game.
Give credit to PHSC, Bob. They've been able to at least keep it within a one-possession lead here in terms of for the Centurions. So give credit to the Bobcats, at least keeping it still very close. Even if you can't grab the lead heading into the half, if you could keep it within one possession, you at least feel confident heading into the half and what you may be able to kind of retool and redo, if you will, as you head into the second part of this game.
Good ball movement there by Montcalm. Get an easy bucket underneath.
Jefferson to shade, back to Jefferson. Jefferson now trying to work Carver a little bit, and that's going to be traveling. A little bit too much movement there for Jefferson, and he's a little surprised on it, but nevertheless, Montcalm's going to get possession back, and just the little mistakes can definitely play a factor here in a game, and Jefferson just did a little too much there, a little too fancy. Allen back to Carver.
Looks like Montcalm prefers to play a low-scoring game, Dylan. They really milk the clock when they've got the ball.
Demeester. Josiah Demeester able to use his size and push his way into the rim. And it's now 24-17. It's a 7-point lead. Carver able to get the steal. He'll head back the other way, dishes it out to Dunn. Great job on the transition on the odd man rush down the end of the floor, and a fired up Centurions roster heading back to the bench on the timeout here. 30-second timeout for the Bobcats. And what a play by the Centurions. Again, got some people commenting in here. Gabe Daniels' mom is watching from the Mitten State. Go Green.
Yeah, Crystal Lee. So we got a lot of people from Michigan tuning in tonight to watch the broadcast. It's so awesome to have them on here.
Yeah,
I wish you were with us. The weather's really nice here in Florida. It was very cold last night. We had a flag football game with our faculty and staff versus our students, and the faculty and staff won big. But it was cold out there. But today, a beautiful day here in Florida, and I'm sure we have some Michigan people live here too, Dylan.
To put it in perspective for all the fans out there, it was 37 degrees last night. It was a cold one.
That's a good day in Michigan, though.
That's
I'm
a
sure,
good day in Michigan. Yes, that's. They might be swimming in like an ice lake or something with that weather. Pouliot on the effort there. Second chance opportunity. He is able to connect. And the Bobcats are within 7.
I'd like to see them do a little bit more of that with Pouliot getting inside, Dylan.
Great thing about Pouliot is not only does he offer the size, but he also offers that versatility that you really need to get your offense kind of going a little bit and build that momentum. And he does a little bit of everything good. He is kind of like a 5-tool player in baseball.
Yeah, I think he frees a lot of other things up for the Bobcat offense when he's aggressive inside.
Media timeout here,
wow.
so another time.
We got a lot to talk about. So we've got, Dylan, we're up to 53 viewers. So, okay, so Angela said it was minus 20 yesterday with the wind chill. So if it was 37, so we're so spoiled, Dylan.
We are.
So that's like a 57-degree differential, and we thought we were cold last night.
Now, Bob, you're from New York. So
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yes.
So you're used to some of that weather too a little bit. Right?
Yeah, it's been a long time, Dylan. I was 18 years old when I left New Jersey.
Boy.
So
what was the coldest weather though you've been in while you were living up in New Jersey?
Well, I know that people from Michigan can relate, but I remember going to the bus stop with my hair wet and it would be frozen, and when I combed it, all the ice would come out in my comb. So yeah, I remember those days. And you know, sometimes, but the wind is the worst. I'm sure the people from Michigan will agree. So it's one thing to be cold, but when the wind is blowing, oh, it's brutal. Cuts through you like a knife.
Now, I've never experienced that. I've only done once. I was up in Maryland maybe 10 years ago for a trip, and I went snow tubing, and that was probably the coldest that's ever been
yeah,
for
you
me
were born here.
I was born here. I'm a Floridian.
Yeah,
Floridian through and through. So
yeah.
I've only been up north during the holidays.
You won't survive.
During the cold
You won't survive.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
All right, back to the action here with the Bobcats at the line. 3:47 left, Dylan.
Wiggins on the free throw shot is good. Also, Kaylin Wiggins' mom, or not Kaylin Wiggins, Andrew Bader's mom joining in.
It's 17 right now. No wonder why they're watching YouTube with us.
Colorado's watching us too, Bob.
Right. Wow,
the Rocky
we
Mountains.
got people everywhere. This is awesome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
So great to have you all. Thanks for tuning in. All right, 3:42 left. 5-point lead for Montcalm. Nice move there. Good move.
Great move there by DeMeester there. And that was such a pretty play, just shaking off the defender. And that's how you do it there when you're working in the paint. And another travel there, or another foul, excuse me, from the Bobcats. That's number 10, Joseph Stosh.
You called that a charge?
I believe so. An offensive foul for the Bobcats, and as they trail by 7, PHSC needing a stop here. They do not want to allow Montcalm to try to extend this lead even further and try to get into double digits. Isaac Heaven trying to go up himself. The Bobcats will retain possession here as Mason Dunn comes back into the game. Now both Dunn brothers are in the game.
All right.
Mason and Dawson. I believe I think they're twins. Yeah, they're twins, Bob. Mason and Dawson are twins.
Probably have a lot of chemistry. Let's see.
They could change jerseys if they wanted to. I think the twin.
Yeah, I always wondered if I faced some twins when I was playing baseball, and I always wondered if they would change uniforms and then bat the other guy. Pouliot at the line. And misses it, so it'll go to Montcalm. Montcalm with a good chance here, Dylan. 7-point lead with the ball.
Shot off by Dunn, Dawson Dunn, that is. Isaac Heaven now, and the Bobcats trying to get something going offensively here. Stosh able to draw the foul, and he'll head to the line for 2. The thing is, Bob, the Bobcats have not been able to take advantage on their free throw opportunities, so that has been a bit of a struggle here tonight, a team that's usually been pretty strong from the line. 65.7% from the line this season, over 50% shooting from the free throw line in their attempts. And another miss by Stosh.
Well, you got to hit free throws, Dylan.
Yeah.
That can cost you games.
Stosh going to go for another shot here. And that's out as well.
Wow.
So another missed shot there. And again, free throw shooting has not been something that has came easy tonight for the Bobcats. And as you mentioned, Bob, that has really played a factor here early on in this game. And the foul is going to be on the Bobcats here. It's going to be on Pouliot. Might have made a little bit of a shove there potentially on the defensive side of things. So Dorian Allen will pass it in. Gets it out to Dunn. Great pass there from Dunn over to number 20, Geronimo Mosey, who just got elevated to the roster today.
I saw that.
Or this week at least. Pass out in the three-point territory to Braden Clark. Travel, as you mentioned, Bob, and that will give the Bobcats back the ball. And Bob, the Bobcats, obviously they're in the bonus right now, but they need to score points. They just have not been able to grab points. They've kept it within 7 these last couple of opportunities they've had defensively, but offensively they just have not been able to respond at all.
Yeah, Dylan, you said it. They've had opportunities. They just got to get something to drop.
Another missed shot by Pouliot, and now the Centurions go the other way. I would like to know what the run has been so far here for the Centurions in terms of how many minutes it's been since the last Bobcat shot. It's felt like a couple minutes since we've seen the Bobcats score here.
Yeah, been a drought for the Bobcats. They're looking for something to fall, anything. They can't get a free throw or a field goal to drop.
Jack Ruggles comes into the game for the Centurions. Dorian Allen trying to look for somebody to pass it in. He ran out of time, though. So a wasted opportunity for the Centurions, and now the Bobcats have another opportunity here to try to get something going and build offensive momentum here. And again, it feels like, Bob, when the Bobcats haven't been able to score, the Centurions have also not been able to score.
There we go.
And finally, Joseph Stosh gets the Bobcats out of this rut, and the Bobcats now trail by 5.
Organic.
5-point Centurion lead.
Ooh,
Well out of play.
That almost took out the Gatorade bucket.
Yeah, watch out. We're gonna
went
run
over. I think it went over it.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of drinks if we lose.
I think it went over the bucket. All right, see if the Bobcats have got a chance to go on a little run here. 5-point lead for Montcalm, but the Bobcats can cut it.
Yeah, and the Bobcats have to take advantage here of these opportunities. They've been getting a lot of them. Montcalm has kind of played a little sloppy here these last couple of opportunities they've had offensively. 5-point lead here as the Bobcats trail. Carver looking for somebody, trying to get something working here. He'll dish it out closer to the line. Clark back to Allen. Allen makes the drive into the paint. Rebounded, second chance effort, good by Braden Clark. And it's back to a 7-point advantage. Bobcats here with potentially the last opportunity. Isaac Heaven understands that here. He's trying to slow down the pace a little bit. Bobcats going to look to try to take that last shot here and try to give no time to the Centurions here. Stosh out to Heaven. Heaven trying to look for something. Heaven draws the foul. And he'll head to the line to shoot for 2. Foul is going to be on Carver. Talon Carver called for the foul.
Tell you, before that foul, though, Carver made a great shot down there. Yeah. He went right back up, and I think he shot it behind his back almost up there.
First attempt by Isaac Heaven is good. It's now a 6-point advantage here for Isaac Heaven. Heaven looking to connect on his final free throw opportunity. One last chance for the Centurions. Shot is off. It hit off the what is it? The shot clock there. And that will wrap things up for the first half of action. So 30-24 is your score. The Centurions lead it here. And Bob, just early thoughts here so far out of the first half.
Well, I think at the end of the half, the Bobcats were tightening up their defense a lot.
Yeah.
And they were getting opportunities. But, you know, the key for the Bobcats in the second half, they just got to shoot better.
Yeah.
They were missing free throws, and, you know, they were having a hard time getting any field goals to drop.
Yeah.
From everywhere on the floor. No, you know, not really hitting any three-pointers, but also not hitting anything mid-range or even underneath the basket.
Yeah, it was a struggle for the Bobcats. And, again, there was a lot of opportunities where the Centurions would look a little sloppy. They may make a mistake, and then the Bobcats had an opportunity to go down and score, and a lot of missed chances for the Bobcats to be able to keep this game within one possession or even have the lead by this point. We could be talking about a Bobcats lead heading into the half if they were able to make those shots, and I think that's really been a key factor here so far through the first half of action, and they'll definitely have to clean that up. And then for the Centurions, you know, aggressive play, but the fouls trouble was definitely something that came up, especially later on into the half, and that's definitely going to be something they're going to have to clean up as well.
Yeah, Montcalm's got to feel good about themselves, though. They traveled down here to Florida not knowing probably, you know, in what to face, but they know they can hang with the Bobcats. They got a lot of confidence after this first half.
Yeah, and if you're Montcalm, I mean, just getting to grab at least a win this weekend would be a success in its own right. Having to travel down, don't know what you're going to go up against, and to grab a win potentially here, whether it be today, whether it be tomorrow, will be a huge success for them of the weekend.
That's right. All right, so you people in Colorado and Michigan, you whatever you do on cold nights, you know, get the fire going, get some hot chocolate going, get ready for a great second half, and as you do, I think Tyler, who does a great job in our broadcast booth, he's the one that really makes us sound good and look good.
Oh, yes.
But he'll have, I think, some first half highlights playing, and we'll join you back. We got 13 minutes left before the second half.
We'll join back right around the minute
just
and a
before the half.
Yep.
All right, everyone. See you in a little bit.
See you in a bit. And the shot is no good as the Bobcats will work back the other way now, trying to get something rolling offensively here. Shot off from from three-point. And again, it feels like, Bob, when the Bobcats haven't been able to score, the Centurions have also not been able to score.
There we go.
And finally, Joseph Stosh gets the Bobcats. And welcome back, everybody. Dylan Spalding here with you with the incomparable Bob Bade. Getting ready for the second half of action. 6-point lead here for the Centurions as we head into the second half. And Bob, taking away from the first half, obviously we talked a little bit about the Bobcats and what they need to do to kind of improve heading into the second half. Again, shot consistency and being able to score consistently is going to be a huge key as we head into the second half, and being able to kind of find that rhythm early and set the tone is going to be a big key for them if they want to try to get back into this ballgame and hopefully take the lead as well.
Yeah, the scouting report on Montcalm said they were sound fundamentally, and we saw that in the first half, Dylan. Not a lot of easy buckets, but when you get good looks like the Bobcats had, you got to make something, and you got to make your free throws. And I think whatever team in the second half probably going to come out on top. Should be in store for a great second half.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting second half, and obviously the Centurions look really, really strong to begin the first half of action. Dwindled a little bit as the first half progressed, but there was a lot of consistency, a lot of good passing in the transition as well. So it's going to be exciting to see how the Centurions are able to play out here.
Oh, I think we got a little controversy over here over who gets the ball for starting the second half. It's already starting off exciting, Dylan. We haven't even tipped off. We haven't even had the inbounds. All right, well, we're getting this figured out. I think it's Bobcat ball.
Nevertheless,
I don't know if I've ever seen that, Dylan.
Some controversy to open up the second half here, as Bobcats will have possession to open up. So to explain it to everybody of what just happened, nevertheless, Carver getting the ball and scores. So I guess the Centurions kind of got what they wanted there in terms of getting possession and scoring there. The first team to get it.
Well, they had to get the turnover, though.
Yeah.
They were arguing over who got the ball for the start the second half. Pouillat, nice shot.
The decision was that even though the Bobcats won the tip-off, the Centurions earned the jump ball advantage. So the decision there was that the Bobcats would be the ones to start out the second half with the ball. So yeah, really wild beginning of the second half, but nevertheless, Bobcats looking to try and make a run back into this game. Big three-point shot, and now the Bobcats are within two. And this is where the Bobcats need to be at right now, and the offensive momentum right now is all on PHSC.
We're in store for a great second half, Dylan. What an exciting 1 minute we've had already.
Man. A little bit of drama, a little bit of excitement. Pouillat.
Yeah, Pouillat's been really active in this 1.5 minutes.
The ball goes out of bounds after Pouillat hit it off his hand. By the way, Bob, we forgot to mention, we want to thank, I believe, what was it, Wanda? For listening to us on the broadcast. Yep. She had came over and told us that it was Lusan, right? Yeah, Lusan Jean. Yep. And we got a little bit of a correction in terms of name. Louis is also another name we call him, but want to thank Wanda for tuning in and watching our broadcast. Shot off there from number 15, Jack Ruggles. Bobcats trying to keep this offensive momentum going here. They have really came out strong out of the gate here.
Oh.
But just stolen out of midair by Dorian Allen. Allen now going back the other way. Allen trying to go for the alley-oop.
It's going to be a foul.
And now it will be a foul. I will say, Bob, some of those pass-ups, those kind of alley-oop type plays, we were talking about earlier, the shooting pants that they wear kind of are Harlem Globetrotter-esque. They have made a couple Harlem Globetrotter-style plays.
I was a big fan of the Harlem Globetrotters. Curly Neal and Meadowlark Lemon. I'm dating myself, Dylan. These are like the original Globetrotters.
The Globetrotters are actually still touring, and they're coming back to Tampa in January.
Not the same guys.
No, not the same guys. I don't know if they could keep up anymore.
Know if they're still alive.
Isaac Kevin now. Dishes it out to Stosh. Stosh gets an open bit of daylight there, trying to drive towards the lane, but he'll draw or he'll go out of bounds actually, and Shade now will pass it back in. Pouliot out to Stosh. Stosh out to Shade. Shade now trying to look for an open man. He passes it out back to Stosh again. Stosh driving back towards the middle of the floor to Stosh. Stosh looking for an open man, running out of time here. 3 seconds, got to get it off. One off the rim and rebounded by the Centurions. Running out of time there was the Bobcats. Really couldn't do anything. Great defensive work there by the Centurions. Shot from 3 off the rim. Shade rebounds. And the Bobcats will go back the other way now. 4-point advantage here for the Centurions as we approach the first quarter of the second half.
I love our chat board is so active tonight on YouTube, Dylan.
Allen back to Carver. Carver back to Allen. Allen now. Dishes it out to Ruggles. Ruggles from 3. Rebounded. Nobody gets a hold of it, and the Bobcats will retain possession.
Well, both teams coming out with a lot of energy here in the second half, Dylan. Now we're up to 50, Dylan. We're shooting for 57 viewers tonight.
We are shooting for 57 viewers.
If you've got other friends and family in Michigan, Colorado, Newport Richey, wherever you're at, tell them to tune in. We want to hit 57 tonight. Good
Layup
move
for Isaac Kevin. Beautiful drive into the lane there, and it's now a 2-point deficit here for PHSC. PHSC is rolling right now offensively. They've been very clean to start out this first half.
This has been the biggest roll they've been on, Dylan, all night.
Yeah. Carver, trouble getting it to Dunn, able to still keep possession though. Allen, out to Ruggles. Ruggles from 3, off the rim. That goes out of bounds. It will stay in the favor of the Centurions. So last touch by a Bobcats defender, and the Centurions will keep possession. And media timeout.
So Dylan, want to remind the viewers, we got a little bit of a round robin here at the Pasco-Hernando State College Holiday Invitational Tournament. We've got these 2 teams. We've got Trinity College, which is right down the road, local team.
Yeah.
And then we've got Palm Beach State, who plays in the same conference as Pasco-Hernando. Palm Beach, of course, on the other coast, about 3 hours away.
Yeah, and that's a reason why Palm Beach State isn't playing Pasco this weekend, is because they are in the same conference, so they will not actually play until the new year. So that will be a team we will see a lot of this upcoming season, or this upcoming half of the season, I should say. But they will not be playing them this weekend to kind of kickstart conference play. So
tomorrow will be Palm Beach State versus Montcalm.
And then PHSC versus Trinity, which is obviously, for fans who are wondering, Trinity is actually right down the road from where Pasco-Hernando State College is.
And, so Bobby Bowman was our original basketball coach. We mentioned Zach Engels.
Yeah.
But we actually had an assistant coach, Bobby Bowman. Ironically, same name.
Yeah.
And Bobby coached at Trinity. And I ran into Bobby over by the grandstands earlier tonight. And I had a nice conversation with him. So if he's tuning in, too, I want to say hi to Bobby. Well, a 2-point lead here for Montcalm, and the Bobcats showing their first kind of signs of getting hot a little bit here in the second half, Dylan.
Yeah, this is what I said, Bob, earlier, is just getting on the right foot early and building that, establishing that rhythm and playing into the style that you want. And so far, the Bobcats have been able to do that. It has been a very strong start of the second half here for PHSC. Shot is up. Great move there by Dorian Allen. And it is now a 4-point lead here for the Centurions. Still well in range, though, for the Bobcats. They are still keeping it close. Losing control of it was Heaven. Heaven out to Wiggins. What a great rebound and recovery, if you will, by Heaven to Wiggins. That was such a smart play, and actually it worked out in the favor of the Bobcats.
Went from almost being a turnover to an easy bucket, Dylan.
Stepping out of bounds was Ruggles there. Was right on the edge of the floor and stepped out of bounds, so the Bobcats will gain possession and a chance here for them to hopefully get back the lead.
Our referee's going to be tired, Dylan. He had to run all the way down to the far end of the gym to get that ball. The ball ran down that hallway.
Now this is a new referee crew. The last referee crew did the Palm Beach State versus Trinity game, so 2 different referee crews here tonight for both games. Joseph Stosh, mid-range jumper.
Nice.
He's able to connect, and we're back to a tie game. It's 36-36 as we're a quarter of the way through here in the second half.
I'll tell you, Montcalm held the lead for a good portion of the first half, and Bobcats able to pull it even here.
Montcalm trying to move it around a little bit, trying to get the Bobcats off their game. Great pass to Ruggles. Ruggles wide open for 3, not able to connect, and the Bobcats will go back the other way on the rebound. Heaven to Wiggins. That is pretty. Wow,
Nice.
what a transition. That was impressive. Heaven to Wiggins to Shade. Bob, that was an incredible transitional play. Great passing work by the Bobcats. That is what you work on in practice all week. Heaven able to put the hand up, but the 3-pointer is good by Carver. And back to a tie game right there. It's now 39-39. What a fun start to the second half it has been.
Talk about fun, Dylan. I want to talk about mascots here for a second. So Montcalm are the Centurions.
Yes, which is like a knight.
It's like a knight. Now, we used to be the Conquistadors.
Which is kind of like a knight. Oh, it's like a, yeah.
Yeah, we kind of looked like that. See their logo there, the
Yep,
Centurions? So now we changed our name from the Conquistadors. So when Zach Engels played for us, we were the Conquistadors.
Yep.
In fact, when I talked to him before the game, he said, well, I'm always going to be a Conquistador. But we changed our name to the Bobcats back about 7-8 years ago now.
But for people who may want a little bit of an exclusive insight, there was a name that it could have been instead of the Bobcats.
Yes, Dylan. So when we had the renaming of the mascot, we did a contest. And, of course, we told people, think about this, usually mascots are indicative of the area, right? Yeah. So this area of Florida, probably people have heard of sinkholes. So there was somebody who voted in to make us the sinkholes. And our motto was going to be, you're going down. And, of course, we didn't pick that. But there is a villain mascot here at PHSC, and he comes out in very different activities to do like a mascot race against Boomer. Boomer's not here tonight, our mascot. But, yeah, so Sinky is the mascot that never came to be. Sinky the sinkhole.
Yeah,
the villain mascot.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to the game.
Gotta love it. Mascot breakdowns here on the broadcast. Isaac Heaven will be the one to control it here to begin to restart the game out of the timeout. Rebounded by the, oh wow, that actually went in opposite of the favor. Some of the coaching staff.
Dylan, our fans have responded. We're up to 58. We have just set an all-time high for our broadcast.
We've done it.
Thank you, everyone. You're all a part of our record-breaking night here.
Reacting to
they took the challenge.
They did.
What a great audience we've had tonight.
We've had a
best
great
one
audience.
we've had. Oh, nice shot.
Wow, great shot there. That was Louis Jean there on the shot, able to connect.
Yeah, that was nice. That was pretty.
Heaven to Wiggins. Wiggins from 3.
Oh,
baby,
what
the
an
Bobcats
answer.
are rolling here. A hot start as we approach the halfway point in the second half.
It's like a defensive struggle in the first half. It's like an offensive explosion here in the second.
Bob, a lot of times when you get towards the back half of the game, you're maybe tiring out a little bit, and a lot of times the offensive
Here we go.
prowess will show. Great
Nice.
three-point shot, and now it just feels like a three-point contest. Talon Carver
Dropping
on the shot.
haymakers here.
And it's a 1-point deficit. Wiggins from 3.
No way. Oh, in
man.
and out.
And Wiggins even too was like, man, he almost had it. Carver. Out to Allen.
You got Angela. Angela's got some play-by-play on the chat board. I like it, Angela.
Bring her part of the broadcast crew.
Yeah, she's our chat broadcaster.
Carver off the back of the rim, rebounded by Heaven. To Stosh. Stosh.
Oh,
great
nice.
work of the pressure.
Hold up. Make sure
And
everybody's
now
all right.
Stosh, yeah, Stosh was maybe thinking there was going to be a foul there, but no foul called.
We're up to 60, Dylan.
Wow. 1-point lead here for the Bobcats. Dunn out to Clark. Clark looking for somebody. Back to Mason Dunn. To Allen. Allen back to Mason Dunn. Carver now. Nice move by Carver getting around Pouliot there, and rebounded though by Stosh on the missed shot. Pouliot now. Pouliot trying to drive in. He is going to be charged with the foul, or that will be Carver charged with the foul, and Pouliot will head to the line to shoot for 2.
Yeah, referee called the block there.
And it's going to be immediate timeout here.
Immediate
But
timeout. You know, Dylan, can you say anything else about our audience? We've got 60 tuned in, but they're not just tuning in.
Is watching us.
The athletic department?
Right there, Hunter Redmond.
Oh, hey, Hunter, thank you so much for watching. What an active audience, too, Dylan. I mean, look at, we got play-by-play
Hunter
almost.
Redmond is the athletic director of Montcalm Community College.
I'll tell you, Hunter, just so you know, I mean, we've had the best time talking with head coach Zach Engels. He was a former conquistador when we were the Conquistadors, played under our founding athletic director, Bobby Bowman, and couldn't say enough about our program, and so excited about the program restart at Montcalm Community College.
Yeah, congratulations. I mean, that's incredible what you guys have been able to do.
Talked about the facilities, the turf inside, I think that workout facility, and boy, I tell you, you got some stuff that we would love to have down here at Pasco-Hernando, but what a treat it's been to have the team here and to have your audience. I'll tell you, you guys bring the fans with you, because we've got so many people tuning in from Michigan, and not just tuning in, play-by-play on our chat board.
It's been great. I mean, what a fun night this has been. And again, we don't get a chance to see teams from out of state very much playing against our Bobcats. So have this opportunity to reach out to an extended audience and from people who are tuning in from all over the country, if you will, it's pretty cool. So we really appreciate everybody's support here tonight.
Hopefully that'll be an annual thing, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
The tournament?
Yeah. Pouliot's first shot off the rim. Second opportunity from Pouliot, that's good. So 2-point Bobcat lead here as we come out of the timeout and out of the free throws. And Carver will head back the other way. I was going to mention, though, there was an earlier play that had happened where I believe it was Mason Dunn was trying to pass it back in to play, and Joseph Stosh was able to recover and make a shot and actually get the layup.
Oh, nice.
What a shot there by Carver from 3, and now back to a 1-point advantage for Montcalm. But
Carver's feeling it, Dylan.
Yeah, he is.
He's hot.
Back to the play I was mentioning, though. What an impressive play that was by Stosh, able to have the IQ and kind of keeping up with that play. It was really impressive. Kalen Wiggins there on the shot attempt. That will be a foul. Foul's going to be on number 24, Caleb Clements.
Boy, we're in store for a great last 10 minutes here, Dylan. 48-47.
Neither team has really given an inch. It's been a lot of fun here tonight from PHSC. Wiggins' shot is good.
Bobcats finally getting some of their free throws to drop.
Going opposite. Okay, let's go opposite. 2 and over. Opposite, 2 and over. Opposite, 2 and over.
Bobcats hold a 1-point advantage. So able to grab the free throws. The Bobcats have cleaned up on the free throw opportunities from the line. They have been able to be much more effective from the line. Dunn tipped by Heaven on the pass, but he is going to step out.
He stepped out right in
front of us, yeah.
In fact, I backed up. I thought he was coming onto the table. They're amazing athletes. See him turn the corner over here.
Bob, we're at 64 viewers now.
We hit 65, Dylan. We're setting all kinds of records tonight. We were up to 65 earlier.
So much fun this has been. What a great night. Dorian Allen. Allen drives in. What a great play, but not able to connect. That was a pretty play there, trying to drive into the paint. Gene from 3 off the shot clock. That is an automatic out-of-bounds call, so that will be Centurions basketball. Gene already going after it there, too, after the missed shot. Great defensive pressure so far.
A lot of hand checking.
Yeah. Zach Ingles even mentioning it from the sidelines here. Shot from Dunn. Off target a bit. And the foul by number 24, Caleb Clements. The third foul of the night here for the Centurions in the second half. But yeah, what a game it has been. 1 point advantage here for the Bobcats. And I mean, this just feels like it's going to be a shootout the rest of the way going forward. It has been back and forth. Neither team has really had an advantage at all. I mean, we have not had a double-digit lead at all tonight, Bob.
No. Every possession is going to be important starting from here in.
Stosh not able to get that one up and clean. Heavy pressure there defensively from the Centurions. Dishes it out to Clark. Great passing work done to Dunn.
Couldn't get it to drop.
And not able to. That was great passing work, though, by the Centurions. And I think that's really been kind of the story of the night for both teams is the passing has been so fluid. And, again, that takes so much practice work for both squads to execute like that.
10 on the shot clock.
Yeah, clock is rolling down here. 5 seconds. Gene out to Stosh. Stosh from 3.
Oh.
Money from Stosh with a second left on the shot clock. And it is now 52-48 now as the Bobcats lead it by 4. 8 minutes left to play here in regulation. This seems like a game that is going to come right down to the wire here at this point. Allen, 5 seconds. Good shot by Allen. Great move on the spin around, able to get the layup. And it is now a 2-point advantage again for the Bobcats. We're coming towards the tail end of this one. 7.5 to play. Wiggins trying to drive into the paint. Tried to go for the layup there. Comes up a little wobbly on the, kind of hoppy there, if you will. Dawson Dunn on the 3-point attempt, no good, and the Bobcats will rebound. Gene drives to the rim, but draws the foul. Media timeout.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about Dylan here. So for the viewers that are tuning in, of course, Dylan's so awesome on the play-by-play. Dylan is a graduate of Pasco-Hernando State College, goes to the University of South Florida, which is right down the road in Tampa. Yep. So for the fans out there from Michigan and Colorado that don't know, we're about 30 minutes north and west of Tampa, but that's our big city. And Dylan, you came to Pasco-Hernando how many years ago?
It's been 4 years, Bob. I was doing classes during high school in 2018, but it was 4 years ago with my first kind of introduction to be on campus, if you will.
Yeah, so Dylan came to me and said, hey, I'm an aspiring, want to have a career in broadcasting. And Dylan, how many hours of broadcasting do you think that you've done between all the sports here, basketball, baseball?
Couple hundred, definitely. Maybe 700 or 800 hours probably.
So Dylan's
doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot.
It's a lot. And Dylan, I got to tell you, man, you are awesome on the play-by-play.
Thank you.
You're getting so many opportunities now. But what a success story for a student, you know, similar to Montcalm Community College. You know, you get a chance to come to a college and really be a part of something and get opportunities. And I think that's what our state and community colleges are all about.
Yeah, it's been a blast, and I mean, I'm still doing it even now that I'm graduated, and to allow for you guys to allow me to still come back and be a part of this, and to see the growth. Now we have another broadcaster. Unfortunately, he's not here, but Robert Lischek is another broadcaster who is up and coming and exciting here in our booth.
And he's looking up to you.
Exactly. It's been pretty special.
All right, here we go, fans. 7:07 left, second half.
Rebounded by Dawson Dunn, and the Centurions will head back the other way now. Allen from three-point opportunity off the rim, kind of cuts off the rim, if you will.
A lot of pressure by Montcalm. Bobcats beat it coming up the court.
Sheen finds an open opportunity. Great draw by Heaven on the rebound, looking for the foul, not able to get it. He's not too happy about it. Heaven's going to have to try to regroup here, as still not happy about that call. Carver out to Clark, over to Mason Dunn.
Ooh,
Carver from three, rebounded by Dawson Dunn. Carver now. Carver loses it. Trouble for Carver, and now it's just it's like a fumble. And this is going to be Bobcat basketball.
That looked more like a football play when you got a fumble.
Yeah. I was going to say, Bob, by the way, for people who are listening to the broadcast who want to learn more about my story, there is an actual video coming out on our PHSC YouTube page about me and about my kind of story into getting to where I'm at today from PHSC.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, so for people who are listening who want to tune in, it hopefully will be out very soon.
Pouillat couldn't get that to drop. Good chance for Montcalm here to cut the lead.
Yeah, 3-point advantage here for the Bobcats. Carver now driving in. He will be fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot for two. Again, Montcalm's still not out of this. Again, one thing, though, we got to keep in mind, 5 fouls here for Montcalm there. That's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on as we approach the tail end of this second half.
Saw Nick can get that shot to drop. I want to say hi to Nick's dad, though, if he's watching.
Yeah.
He might be tuning in tonight.
Nick comes out to a lot of our games here. Shot is good. 2-point advantage here for Montcalm Community College. Or 2-point advantage for the Bobcats, I should say. 2-point deficit. Dawson Dunn now waiting to check in. So 2-point lead out of the free throw attempts from.
We're down under 6 minutes here, Dylan.
Getting to the tail end. Every possession is going to count here. So much more as we approach the final 5. And foul on, I believe that was number 3, Allen.
I think it's a good thing we got
Actually,
the foul
Dunn,
because Nick was underneath the basket. I don't know if he could have gotten that off.
That'll be Mason Dunn who is charged with the foul.
So Nick Pouillat will shoot 2 here.
Pouillat able to connect on the first one.
Bobcats doing much better in the second half shooting free throws, Dylan.
Dawson Dunn coming in for Mason Dunn, the brothers checking out.
I wonder if they talk at night about that. Like, hey, what should have stayed in? You came in and I should have stayed in. You get my playing time. Oh, we got John tuning in. Go Bobcats. First time we've had a Bobcat chatter.
That's awesome. That's, I believe Justin Beals, potentially maybe his father.
Yep.
Yep. So 1-point lead after the 3-pointer was made by Montcalm. 5 minutes to play as we approach the finish line here from PHSC.
Yeah, what do we got? Something away from the ball.
Foul on, that's going to be on Dawson Dunn.
Yeah, we need the same thing.
4 fouls on the night for
See, now
Dawson
Dawson's going to
Dunn.
tell Mason you came in and you picked up a foul right away. All right, Nick's back to the free throw line. It's kind of interesting being at the scoring table, Dylan. You get to tune into all the action that's happening.
Pouliot on the free throw attempt is good. 3-point advantage here for PHSC. They are in the bonus now, Bob, so the Bobcats have the advantage.
Oh, strong move.
And what a move there by number 24, Caleb Clements. Back to a 1-point lead here for the Bobcats. This game is still not over. A lot of game left here.
Ooh.
Rebounded by Dunn. Dawson Dunn over to
Centurion's got a chance for the lead here.
Dunn on the other end of the floor. Carver over to Ruggles. Ruggles going for 3. That's
nice.
money.
Good shot.
2-point lead now for the Centurions. And now the Bobcats are playing from behind again. Man, this has been a fun second half.
Go.
Wow, a pass to Shade. That worked. Wow. How the heck did Heaven do that? Isaac Heaven was losing control and got it to Shade, and he made the pass and got the score. I'll tell you what, Bob, there have been some plays that I am shocked they have been able to be executed. It has been incredible.
Yeah. What an exciting game, Dylan. 59-59, 4:03 left, and it's like you said, there's never been a big lead.
No.
You know, Montcalm held the lead for a good portion of the first half into the second half, but it's going to come down to every possession is going to count. Bob,
this is, to put it in perspective, this is our last broadcast of this year, of 2024. To have this as our last broadcast, I mean, man,
yeah.
Everybody's getting spoiled here tonight. It's been
we've had the audience. It's been the best audience we've ever had.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
So it's always awesome when we know we got a great audience out there, but what a game.
Yeah, got a couple other people. Let's go Bobcats, Angela Carlson as well.
I want to thank our volleyball girls, too. They do a good job keeping track. What are they keeping track of down there? All the scoring and everything?
She said, of course, so.
Yeah, whatever they're doing down there, they do a good job with.
No, they
We've
do.
had a good game. Referees have keeping track of everything, and our scorekeepers.
They're filling in for the shot clock. So they're doing the shot clock and doing the books and stuff down there.
I think Megan does the shot clock and the scoreboard. She's doing a good job.
Are you doing the shot clock and the scoreboard? No.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever she does, she's doing good. I haven't seen anybody get her in trouble. All right, here we go. Back to the action.
Carver out to Dawson Dunn. Under 4 minutes to play here. We're tied at 59 apiece.
Oh, tough shot.
We got a comment coming in from Max Muncie saying, greetings from Michigan. Hats off to the broadcasters. You're making it great. Thank you, Max. Really
thanks,
appreciate
Max.
it. Ruggles to Allen. The Centurions trying to grab some points here, trying to break this tie.
Great ball.
They do. And Clements able to grab a 2-point shot off, and it's now a 61-59 lead. We got a good one here. 3 minutes to play. Bobcats trail by 2. Pouliot trying to go for the shot. Foul called by on Clements. And this will be 2 from the line for Pouliot, one of the better free throw shooters on the Bobcats roster. That is the 5th foul of the night for Clements. He is getting up there in terms of foul troubles.
Pouliot's been living at the free throw line this second half, Dylan.
And again, the Bobcats have been more effective from the line here tonight, Bob, and at least in terms of the second half.
Second half.
Yeah.
First half, they shot some, and they didn't make them.
This has been a much better second half from the line. And that is
a 2-shot?
Yeah, 2-shot attempts there.
Yep.
Second opportunity for Pouliot will make it a 1-point game. Second shot's good. So 60-61, the Centurions lead by 1 here from PHSC. Carver.
Oh.
And a foul. I'm not sure who that was on. It's going to be an Isaac Heaven.
We don't have one of the guys that does the, they come out with the, what is it, a mop?
Oh, yeah, we don't have a mop
We don't have a mop guy. So they got all the sneakers. Everybody's going to have to chime in here. Look at the teamwork, Dylan. Both teams and the ref.
Foul is going to be on Gene there. Yeah.
Made quite a racket, too, with all the sneakers going at once.
Oh, here we go. We got somebody.
We got a mop?
Oh, that's
Bobby. That's Bobby. I didn't know Bobby was the mop guy tonight.
Multi-purpose, if you will.
So we do have a mop guy. I thought it was kind of cool when all the players came together, though, with the referees. It was like everybody, help out. It was a nice little grouping over there.
All the sneakers.
Of course, we want to be safe, though, so it's good we got the mop.
All the sneakers squeaking. It sounded like when I walk into the grocery store and when it rains and squeaking all the sneakers.
If they could have gotten in rhythm, we might have had some entertainment with the sneaker
halftime
squeaking.
show.
Somebody ought to put together a little band with that.
I think we're still checking to make sure that it's all dry, and I believe so. So
all right, now we're back to
action.
A lot of nice sneakers out there, too.
Yeah, very colorful in terms of the sneaker wear. Under 3 to play. Shot from Carver, a bit of a long-range 3.
Oh.
Rebounded by Clark. Carver trying maybe go for another opportunity. He's going to dish it out to Allen. Allen out to the three-point land for Ruggles.
Nice
Ruggles
shot.
Connects. And now it's a 4-point lead for the Centurions.
Great ball movement by the Centurions. That's what's getting them those good looks going.
4-point lead here. Foul on Dawson, or Dawson Dunn. And that's Dawson Dunn's 5th foul, so Dunn's now done. And we're going to go to Mason Dunn now. From one brother to another.
Well, there you go.
If you can't have, what was it in Moneyball? Billy Bean said if you can't have, Jason Giambi, we'll have him in the aggregate. And his, Jeremy Giambi.
Jeremy.
We can't have Dawson, we'll have Mason.
Well, we still got Mason in there. All right, Bobcats can cut it to a 2-point lead here.
Yeah, this free throw's big, Bob, for Heaven. He's got to make this. Wow. That's clutch, Bob. So big for Isaac Heaven to be able to grab that free throw. 2-point lead here for the Bobcats.
Montcalm wants to make sure they get good looks and good shots off here, getting into 2 minutes.
Getting towards the tail end. And jump ball. And that's going to be, Montcalm basketball. Shade was trying to steal it there from Allen. Ruggles wide open from 3.
Oh,
in and out. Almost a massive, that would have been a massive three-pointer there if he would have connected. And we're approaching 2 minutes here. Pouliot from 3 off the rim, not able to connect on that one. Carver now going down the floor, trying to go down, get something quick potentially, but now they slow down the pace a little bit. This is going to be a fun ending here, Bob. 2-point lead here for the Centurions. Timeout here as Zach Ingles maybe not seeing something he likes there offensively. He is going to try to regroup his team.
What a game, Dylan. 2-point lead for Montcalm, and it's 1:43 on the clock, 13 on the shot clock. So when we tune back in, they're going to have to come up with a play and get a shot off.
Yeah, and you imagine we're probably going to see. Now, remember, if you're the Centurions, you can't foul because you allow opportunities at the line, especially if you're in a close advantage. That's going to be something to keep an eye on as we get later on towards the final minute here. That's going to be something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, Bobcats are shooting better from the line. So, We talked in the first half that games can come down to just simple things, shooting free throws, and it might be that. So what a game, though, and great audience. I think we hit 65 or 66, Dylan.
Yeah, 62 right
about
now.
About a minute ago, we were at 62, but they're still chatting in, and can't say enough about the audience. I think we should make the audience our player of the game today.
I agree. I agree completely. What a night it has been. This has been, what a fun game.
Yeah.
What a fun day. Obviously great to have Montcalm Community College down here. Thanks to Hunter Redmond for joining in,
Yeah.
the athletic director of the college. Just incredible. What fun we've had tonight. All right, minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half left to go here. Mason Dunn out to Carver. Carver, that ball's tipped. That couldn't go out of bounds, but the Centurions able to regain possession. I don't think the shot clock went off.
Okay, they fixed it now.
Yeah.
3 seconds on
The
the shot
Centurions, though, still do get possession here. Yeah, 3 seconds.
They're going to need a quick look here right as it comes in.
And that's going to be tipped. Not clean, but still able to get the shot off in time. But the Bobcats will go to the other way. 2-point deficit here. Shot by Gene, not able to get that one in. Under a minute and a half to play here, and now a lot of movement here. Nobody defending at the rim, but able to still get in. What a great job by Wiggins. Wow, what a great defensive work by Wiggins to get there just in the nick of time. And we are approaching a minute left with a 2-point deficit here from Pasco. What a game this has been. 3-ball from Wiggins, in and out. And now you're going to see the Centurions slow the pace down a little. And the foul begins. The fouling begins. And, I mean, if you're the Bobcats, Bob, you don't have to foul right now. You're only down by 2. There's no need to foul and bring the Centurions up to the line. You still have that time.
Yeah, not on this possession.
The Centurions score, you definitely foul. Lot of pressure, and the foul is called. So Gene called for the foul, and obviously you could tell they did not want that to happen. Trying to put pressure, but a little bit too much there.
20 on the shot clock, so Montcalm can run it down a little bit.
And that is going to be a foul. Pouliot called for the foul. I think he was hoping for a charging foul there, and now Montcalm has a chance here to put this to a four-point lead. And
yeah,
if you're Montcalm here, these are huge free throw shots coming up here.
Yeah, if they can make both here, Dylan, that's obviously huge. That'll be a 4-point lead.
First shot is in and out. Massive, massive miss there, and this will keep it at least within a 1-possession lead here. Bobcats would love if they can miss this opportunity here as well. Allen, that's in. So 3-point advantage, still a 1-possession lead. Bobcats need a 3-point opportunity or maybe an and-one situation here. Timeout, and you expected Nick O'Neill to do that here as he will talk things over with his team. So if you're the Bobcats here, you have a few options. You could go for the 3-point chance. You could try to go for the 2 and maybe draw a foul. I mean, what do you do here if you're PHSC? What's that plan?
Well, I think if you get a good look at it, Dylan, you make the 2 if you got a real good look, a good play, you think you can get inside for an easy bucket, and then you still got plenty of time. 35.3 is a lot of time in basketball.
Yeah, and I mean, even from beyond the arc, this team has been shooting very well, and I think even you can rely on your shooting from beyond the arc here as well. So this is going to be such a fun.
Charlestown, Indiana. That's Ricky White.
Oh, awesome.
So we got Indiana, Colorado, Michigan. We know we have Florida.
So 35.3 left on the clock, and the Bobcats are going to need a 3-point play potentially here to tie things back up. There is time on the clock here, but the Bobcats need this. A lot of pressure. 3-point attempt, well over, and now you got a foul, and this is going to be looking bleak here if you're the Bobcats. Down by 3, now you're going to need for Montcalm to miss some free throw opportunities here.
Max Muncy saying it's more exciting than watching the Detroit Pistons. Not the Lions, though. The Lions
Listen,
are having a great
Max,
year.
I can feel for you. I've been a Magic fan for many years, so we've had to deal with it myself. But
Yeah.
we're on the up and up, fortunately. I think Detroit is too.
Oh, missed
boy.
it.
One
Bobcats looking for the ball.
that should be Bobcats possession.
It is. Arrow goes to the Bobcats, so it'll be Bobcat ball, down by 3.
Wow. So one more chance for PHSC to try to tie it here. I mean, at this point, that is the only thing you could really do. They have the clock advantage here in terms of this being their last attempt. Bobcats looking for the 3-point advantage. The Bobcats looking for the 3-point play here to try to tie things up.
14 on the clock.
10 seconds to play.
Got a shot.
3 ball.
Oh,
Jean. Block still holds on. Pouliot here. 3-pointer.
No.
No, it's no good, but opportunity for Shade. And
No.
no good. And
What a game.
the Centurions walk away with a stunner here from PHSC. What a game this was. And the Centurions will grab their first game here in Florida as they play tomorrow afternoon against Palm Beach State as they look to try to go 2-0. But wow, what a finish. The Bobcats right in it till the last very second. A couple opportunities there, just not hitting. And I mean, what a performance for both teams here in that second half. It was impressive. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, would you expect anything less, Dylan, than the Bobcats shooting 3 3-pointers in a frantic scurry at the end, to try to tie it? I mean, that's the kind of game it was.
Yeah, no, it absolutely was. And I mean, just talking about this game as a whole and looking back on it, I mean, the Bobcats really found their rhythm in the second half and were able to get things going. But those final couple minutes played really crucial, and it seemed like Montcalm was just able to find that extra edge late in order to be able to win this game.
Yeah, and give it up to Montcalm. They played a good, solid game, and Bobcats played well. I'm sure they look back tonight at some missed opportunities. Didn't shoot well from the free throw line, and had a little bit of a hard start to the game. So good play on both sides. Great game. It could have gone either way at the end, but tip your caps off to Montcalm. Played a good, strong game.
Yeah, well, it's disappointing that the Bobcats lost this game, and especially the fashion that it ended up turning out to be in terms of the loss and such. It definitely was a hard one. But, I mean, for Zach Ingles, you got to be very proud for what he's able to do. And a former Bobcat in his own right, former conquistador, if you will, in his own right. So you definitely got to be excited to see what he's building over there at Montcalm. And that is their 5th win now in their last 6. This team is really, really firing on all cylinders.
Yep, great job. And I'll tell you something, the fans tonight, once again, awesome fans.
We love
online.
you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so many tuning in, different locations. They were chatting in play-by-play, and we really appreciate you. Have a great holiday season, everyone.
Hail Caesar.
Go Lions. I think we got some Lion fans out there. And I'm a New York Giants fan, but the Giants are obviously out of it. I'm pulling for Detroit now.
We
That's
got
my team.
Hail Caesar. That must be the maybe their like fight quote or something like that. But nevertheless, guys, thank you so much. What a fun night this was, and to everybody, have a safe and happy holidays here as we approach. Hopefully, if you're traveling, you are able to get to your destination okay. And again, really, really happy for what tonight was. So we appreciate it. Thanks so much again. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year for more Bobcat action. There'll be a lot of good stuff coming up here coming in the next year.
Yep, great job, Dylan. Thank you, Tyler. Have a good night, everyone.
In terms of getting possession and scoring there, the first team to get it.
Well, they had to get the turnover, though. They were arguing over who got the ball for the second half. Pouliot
with the ball. So, yeah, really wild beginning of the second half. But nevertheless, Bobcats looking to try and make a run back into this game. Big 3-point shot. Layup for Isaac Heaven. Beautiful. Losing control of it was Heaven. Heaven out to Wiggins. What a great. Joseph Stosh, mid-range jumper. Nice. He's able to connect, and we're back. Connect, and the Bobcats will go back the other way on the rebound. Heaven to Wiggins. That is pretty. Wow, nice. What a transition. That was oh, wow, that actually went in opposite of the favor. Heaven to Wiggins. Wiggins from 3. Oh, baby,
what
the
an
Bobcats
answer.
are rolling to Stosh. Stosh,
Oh,
great
nice.
work of the pressure.
Anybody?
Yeah, clock is rolling down here. 5 seconds. Gene out to Stosh. Stosh from 3.
Oh.
Money from Stosh.
Go.
Wow, a pass to Shade. That worked. Wow. Defending at the rim, but able to still get in. What a great job by Wiggins. Holds on. Pouillot here. 3-pointer.
No.
No, it's no good, but opportunity for Shade. And no good. And
What a game.